Hello everyone, this is Rashant. Welcome to the channel. So today we are already crossed 7 days. So last 3 days are more crucial because I'm going to start with the framework today. Today and tomorrow was kind of fully framework setup. The third day we'll do the executions. This first day we'll do all the folder structures. What are the folders? How to create the basic installations? How to create the playwright config files? Those settings. Tomorrow we will write a script for the pages, test scripts on the reportings. Okay. In the final day, we'll create a running execution and how to generate a report and how to push to the Git. Okay, that is the 10th day. So 8th day we are going to see the folders. 9th day we are going to see the coding in the main codings, all the helper files, config files. Then last day we are going to run the executions. Okay, let's go to the. Okay, so everyone knows we are working on playwright with the TypeScript, and everyone knows I'm either $10 with the standalone teams. You are able to use all the LLMs. Okay, and additionally you will get the code LLM editor. So that's the editor we are using for our project. Okay, let's go to the coding. Okay, so you guys know this is the code we are using from the top, and today I'm going to get a new folder. Okay, file. So new window, it's a new fresh window. Okay, so in this we are going to get a new project. Okay, so I'm going to get a new, open the folder. I'm going to go to the documents. I'm getting a new folder. It's called a framework. Okay, framework for playwright with the TypeScript. Cool, right? I'm creating a new folder, fresh folder. I'm clicking opening. So if you see it's fresh, it's nothing in this folder. So what are the things we want to install? So you guys know, if you go to the first day one video, there I mentioned all the libraries what to install. Okay, so like what is the first thing? We need to make this project as a node under node. So I'm opening the new terminal. You guys see new terminal, typing npm init-y. So what this will create? See this will create the package.json file. See here, in here it is opened, the project name, what version of we have, everything. Okay, the next one, we want to install the playwright, TypeScript and nodes. Okay, so I'm going to copy this method command to execute. Okay, so what this will do, this will create me and install, see this, it will install all the necessary files in the project. Okay, next one is this to install the browsers. Okay, I'm going to install npm install. Okay, so this will install what are the, we need a Chrome, we need a Firefox, WebKit, all the browsers it will install. Okay, these are the three things. So where you will get the command from the day one video description. Okay, so all set, right? So you have a clear clarity. So this will create the packagization and all the files are downloaded and stored under the nodes is_module folder. See this, it's installed the Chromium headless shell, all the things. Okay, WebKit, Firefox. Okay, so next, now we think about the folder structures. Okay, so this is the root folder, framework playwright. Okay, so next one, the first thing we want to know the folder for test, not under the nodules, root, on the root I want to create a folder called test. Okay, so what this test will do, under this test only we will keep all our the test scripts, but don't think this are not everything on this one. So under this we create a additional folder, like take the example, because some people will teach you only create test folder, but in real time projects we will create not only 10 or 15 test cases like a videos, we will create hundreds of test cases. So at the time we want to know the subnodals. Okay, so test is the main folder, under this like a test, and again I'm creating like dashboard. So under this login I will keep all the login kind of test cases. Under the dashboard I should keep all the dashboard pages. Okay, similarly we create all the test cases like that. Okay, under the test folder. The next one, what's the next one? We are using the page object model. That means POM. Okay, so for that we get under the pages folder. So under this pager we will have all the test files. Take an example. Let's take one example. Okay, under the pages I'm going to have a page like login page.ts. Okay, the same I will show you one test case under the login. So what kind of folder file we want to create? Like suppose valid login dot spec.ts. So this is a test case setup spec, but this is a page. Okay, for the page object model. Okay, this is the two things we got to have. Okay, what is another one? We want all the utilities. What are the utilities? I'm going to get a new folder, not under the page, under the folder, under the root. Okay, okay, utils. So under this utils we should have all the util files. Take an example, logger dot ts, logger file, and the same way we should have sometimes test data, we should like underscore ts, and what are the other files we will help in the sense like common methods specifically for your project or something. Okay, and if needed enough we'll increase. So here only the util files will store. So what are the pages that we created? Pages folder, test folder, and utils folder. What is another one? We should have a reports folder. So in this only we will store all the reports. Like take an example, we should have two kind of like reports will come. So one is HTML reports, another one is logs. So I'm going to create a new folder. So this folder is for HTML underscore hyphen reports. So here all the HTML reports will store. What is another one? Under this we will store all the logs related files. See this on reports. Okay, so next one is we should have for screenshot and video that we will see while we doing the executions. Okay, and next one, the very important one. So which the main configuration file, which is the main configuration file? Playwright.config file. That is should be in root of the folder. Under the root folder I'm going to create playwright.config.ts. Okay, so this is the main file, the main root file. So I will close all this remaining file. Today we are only focusing on this file. Okay, so which is the main files? One is package. Here we will have the dependencies libraries, and another one is package like playwright.config.ts. In this file we should have all the configuration related for the playwright. Okay, so next one, we in our project we should have some readme file, but that we will create whenever we require. So that is only for documentation purpose. Suppose anyone coming to the project means how to pull, which command to run for all the installations, or which command to run for running the test script. So those things and work under the libraries, everything we should keep in the readme file. Okay, so that will add when we creating the git repo. Not right now, not necessary. Okay, so let's now we go to focusing on the playwright config file. So people who are watching the day one video, you should know the basic of all the keywords which in playwright. But people who are watching the first time this video, you guys feels little new for this one. But if you're watching all the 7 days video means you should know like my most other things. Okay, so let's go to it. I'm going to create a import. See here, import the define config. So this define config should come from where? From the playwright. Okay, that's it. So why we define config? So what is the use of define config? So this is the we came from like defaultly the system has some default setups. So this one is why we're creating. It means we are overwriting the define config. So to what our player should follow. Okay, but if we didn't define means the system will text automatically from backend. So I'm putting a tab here. So this is, we are exporting the default trigger. Under this only we are going to write all the configurations. What is the first configuration is? The first and first most common directory. Okay, test directory. So we are mentioning, see here in the root folder, under the tests folder I should have all my test cases. That is the first instruction you are giving for your test config. Okay, next one is retrace. So what is this retrace? Very important is, sometimes our script will fail 1 or 2 times. So we don't want to stop the execution, you want to retry once again. So this retry is, we can give many numbers based upon the requirement. Sometimes we can give in our project, some use cases we give a thrice to keep on trying until it's, otherwise what will happen means, our motto is to execute all the test cases, not only running it. Okay, we want to run the, suppose the one time development is taking time means, rewrite once and try it next time it's coming or not. So that's a retrace. Okay, next one is report. Okay, so this is the reporter one. As we want to specify what are the reports that its defaultly should give. So it's a list. In this list I told you we have 2 things. One is report is HTML, another one is logs. Okay, this only I'm going to mention here. The first one is HTML. Okay, so in this HTML I want to specify what kind of this, what are the 2 information. So 2 information is, one is where is the output folder. You guys know reports folder. On the reports folder, so I should a string. So under the reports folder, my folder name is HTML hyphen, what is the name we give? HTML reports. Okay, reports. Okay, cool, right? So that is the output folder. So this is the output folder we want to specify. Okay, output folder. So we are saying the folder name. Next one is, this one is we need to open or not. Okay, so like every time it runs means it will open automatically, but never means it is only manual work. You can open and see it. Otherwise automatically this will open the reports once, 1 hour, whenever it's completely running. Next one is JSON format. So some clients want, some managers want the HTML report. Some, for your reference, some people give JSONs. Okay, so this is the output file where we want to store the JSON file. Already you guys know the location. What is reports underscore. So this one will create automatically here under the test folders. Okay, so this is system generated test underscore, I'm saying the results dot JSON. So you can ask me, Rashant, we don't have a test results folder, means you don't need to worry. System will automatically identify. If it is not, folder is not there, means it will create automatically. That is the smart thing of the reporters. Even if I didn't mention this reporter, means it will create the new folder and it will store it. Okay, here I am mentioning the folder name, here I am mentioning the file name. So this file will automatically create it. Okay, so that's all report. Okay, next one is, you guys know, we want to specify what kind of pulling we are going to do. So it's a use. Okay, in the use we should give certain number of instructions. First instruction is headless. So headless should be always false. If you are running on the in the lambda test, I mean, that time you can make it as a true. Okay, and next one is viewport. So viewport is, here I am mentioning height and width what I require, but based upon your client request or your project request, you can change the width and the height of the viewport. Next one is ignore HTTP repos. So this should be like sometimes any HTTP error will come, so you want to ignore it. Okay, like some system configuration related. Okay, next one is video. If you don't give a on video, so what will happen, every time it will create a video. But why I'm telling, right? So it will only create when a retry happens. It means first time it got passed. Okay, I don't want video. If I first time it get failed, means next time I take a video, because that may be going to failed. Okay, next one is screenshot. You don't want to take screenshot every time. Otherwise, what will happen? It will become big garbage. Only you want to take a screenshot when it's failing, not all the times. Okay. Next one is trace. So this trace is mainly you don't want to trace. Trace means logs. You don't want every time. Okay. This should only needs when you are failing. So the first retry is on. I will trace that. Okay. So these are the main things. You can pass the base URL itself. Otherwise, in real time we won't keep all the things in use. That's why we keep multiple projects. Why we creating multi project means one project I will run on prod, one project I will run on staging environment, cube environment, like that. So for that problem we are creating it. Okay, I'm putting a tab here for reference, but this one I don't want it. Chrome. In the Chrome, I'm going to say use. So in the use, one is browser name. What kind of browser name I'm using? One is Chrome. Okay. The next one is URL. Okay. It's a base URL. So URL, I'm going to use this project. I'm going to copy this. I'm passing this URL. Okay. And right now we don't want this one. Okay. But if you want me, just I'm copying this two portions. Okay. I'm marking under this folder as this one. Okay. Let's make it easier for you. Okay. Cool, right? So this is browser name is what? Firefox. Okay. So this is WebKit. Okay. So it will use the browser name this one, and the project name is this one. But in case of real time, if you want to use like prod for one, this is for QA. I use this assignment. If you are running for stage, means you can name the project anything you want based upon your requirements. Okay. So this is the thing should be in the project level. Okay. So now we go to the top again. So first one is the test directory. Next one is your retry, number of retries. The third one is the reports, what you want to, where you want to store, and what are the initial setups. Okay, so those things, and the projects. So this project will help us while running what kind of URL or what kind of browser we want to run. Even we can keep all our same in the same browser, but you should keep. Okay. So you can ask what is this use and this one. Okay, this is the main, it's common for everyone. This is customized for current project. Okay, so this is the common one, but this is to the project one. Okay, so cool then. Even if it's base URL is common means you can provide here itself. Okay, but in prod and QA we won't use same, we will never use it in real time as I'm telling. So the common domain name will change, like QA stage hyphen XSS QA dot YYY, like that. Okay, so cool then, right? So we saw in the project pages folder, under this pages folder we have one testing page, login page, and reports via HTML and logs, and in test folder here we will write test cases under the test folder. And the utils, we should keep the helper files, logger files, test data, those things. Okay, so tomorrow we are going to see the next one is how to write a script in the login, how to use that login page in the testing, and what are the predefined methods should be in. Even in pages we should have the first and foremost is what? Base page. Okay, so this is the root of all the files. All the pages should have inheriting this page, base page to login page, and every pages. And in the base page only we should have all the methods, like customized methods based upon our requirements, like in what way you want to follow, how for clicking, filling, waiting. So those kind of customized methods we should have here. Okay, reports, test case. Okay, so in the 10th day I'm going to upload this into, show you how to upload into the like a GitHub, and how to run a workflow, how to create a new workflow, and configure our project running the CI/CD, okay, and how to how to configure the reports and how to show the reports and how to I'm planning to show this one of the tool that to show the report somewhere, but I will try, okay. Otherwise I will send in a mail as well, like, but we don't have any SMTP things, but I will try in any ways. We will show the report, like how to pass the report whenever any action is happen, how the triggering is happening automatically to run the some guy asked me how can I make the CI/CD, like whenever I release goes, how to run it, means that is we want to talk like git. So whenever the new commit is going to the master branch, that time the script run automatically. So only the master branch, not for all the branch, because sub branches we will create so many things for our dev purpose. Whenever we pushing our code to the master branch or the main branch, that time CECD like content integration will automatically invoke the test cases it want to execute. Okay, that is the approach. Okay, so thanks for watching. If you like the video, please like and subscribe, and we'll see in the next framework design in the day 2, and in the day 3 we will wind up this entire series in 10th. And if you guys any doubts or anything want to cover further in the playwright, in the TypeScript, or or any other things under the this framework, please let me know. I will cover that also in the framework setup. Okay, so thanks for watching.